frozen Russian assets to fund Kyiv's war effort. Speaking in Brussels, Mr. Zelensky said the money would be used to boost Ukraine's production of drones and electronic warfare systems. The proposal is being discussed at an EU summit with Belgium, where most of the assets are held, questioning the legal basis for the move. But Mr. Zelensky insisted more pressure was needed on Russia.
Yesterday they attacked 1611. The second army of the world has against Ukrainian children. It does show that they want to stop this war. More pressure on Russia and they will sit and speak. This is a trap.
The Russian President Vladimir Putin has described new U.S. sanctions on Russia's two biggest oil companies as an unfriendly act that would damage relations with Washington. He said the sanctions wouldn't have a substantial impact on Russia's economy. Mr. Putin warned the United States of a very strong response if Washington allowed Ukraine to attack Russia with 20 missiles. He said strikes into Russia would be an escalation. World View from the BBC. The First Minister of Northern Ireland has criticised the acquittal of a British military veteran charged with murdering two men during a civil rights riot in Londonderry 53 years ago. Michelle O'Neill said the verdict was a denial of justice. Soldier F, who can't be named, was among those who opened fire on the unarmed demonstrative killing 13 people. There are reports of widespread seismic disruption across Cameroon. The Internet Observatory NetBlock says the outages are also affecting some neighbouring countries. The blackout comes as tensions rises over disputed presidential elections. Opposition groups are calling for protest if the Constitutional Council upholds what they claim are falsified results. Hungary's nationalist Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has falsely claimed to thousands of supporters in Budapest that Ukraine had not been a sovereign country for a long time. The rally took place on the anniversary of Russia's crushing of the 1956 Hungarian uprising. Nick Ford is in Budapest.
A hoarse-sounding Viktor Orbán delivered a determined speech just 6 months ahead of a crucial election in Hungary. He laid claim to the full legacy of the 1956 Hungarian Revolution, described Brussels as a snake pit, trying to drag Hungary and the rest of Europe into the war in Ukraine. As long as he's in power, he said, Hungary will not be in any military or economic alliance with Ukraine. Tens of thousands marched in support of Mr. Orbán's arch rival, Peter Magyar, and his Tisza party in another part of the city.
Archaeologists at a conference in Israel have presented a tiny shard of pottery that experts say records a delayed tax payment 2,700 years ago. It was found near the Western Wall in Jerusalem. The fragment, with a cuneiform inscription in the Akkadian language, records a delayed payment from the Kingdom of Judah to the Assyrian Empire. BBC News.
Hello, I'm Yasha Michelle, and here's what's coming up for you on this edition of Focus on Africa. A BBC investigation finds hundreds of social media accounts impersonating Somali and Muslim influencers and posting political propaganda content.